Hey guys! Another episode of Scrap Mechanic. This is going to be another special type episode. I know a lot of people are going crazy about, I want to download for this, I want to download for that. Apparently, you don't know that a lot of not all my builds, but a lot of them, I'm starting to put more downloads in the description. That's where you get the downloads, people. So, and I'm going to do a one-stop shop for you guys. I know everyone wants all my bots, and I know a lot of them got made popular by Diesel Designs. Thank you so much, Fan Creations. Alright, so, I'm going to give you all the bots. Oh yeah, they're down there in the description. One quick download, you'll get all of my major, my builds. There's a couple of little minor ones that you get the Banana 2.0 instead of the original. You don't need the original, and some other little stuff. The tutorial build, you don't need that. You know the good stuff. The good stuff. I am going to show you a couple quick things so you know how to use these things, because some of them are very complicated. Diesel couldn't figure out how to fly my plane. I'm gonna show you. I'll make sure you know how. The lag is still going to be real. If your computer can't handle it, I'm sorry. That's not my fault. But let's go to the first one. Alright guys, we are here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each one. I mean, if you watch back the videos, you know how they work. But I do just want to show you. Alright, this is number 6. I got to remember how to do this myself. There we go. This is my first build. Ever. It's been called the Crab Buggy. It's been called a lot of different things. I didn't really have a name for it in the beginning. I'm just calling it First. It is my first robot. My first build, really. The first time I started playing Scrap Mechanic, I did this. I like thinking technical. I like doing it, so this is how it is. And I didn't know as much about it as I do now, so things are a little convoluted, and I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to remake this because it is fine the way it is. It's a lot of fun. But the way you activate this is, you see all those buttons along the bottom? Tons and tons of switches and one button, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in order, like I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to push those, and that makes it stand up. 6 is that. Brr. Now it does drive. You know, the WSD, all that kind of stuff, the way you would normally drive a vehicle in this. It's topsy, it's turvy. I was still learning. Let's go back. Again, in reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the buttons like that. That's how she worked. Now she drives a lot better. And it is just normal driving. Okay, that's one. Let's go see another. And we're here for another one. This one I'm calling, again, a lot of these I didn't really have names for them in the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just building robots and having fun. But I think I'm just going to call this one the Roadster. So that is the name, the Roadster. Not as good as my later Roadster slash Superstar, Supercar, yeah, Super Sport car. But she drives just like a normal vehicle. You push the forward, or, you know, the W. S is reverse. Ugh. Oh, wow, that's the wall right there. Anyway. And then I made this one a little better. I figured out how to do it with, again, I don't think at the time, either I wasn't using it right or it wasn't possible. You couldn't hook up one switch to multiple controllers at the time, so you had to do some new fandango work with the sensors. So the number 1 button trips a sensor, which then trips all the rest of the things to make it go up in one button. So that's good. And then we've got the 2, we've got 3, 4 does that, 5 does that, 6 radio, 7 horn, 8 the thumbs. And yeah, I know there's a lot of buttons. It still could be a lot more streamlined. It was my second build ever. Give me a break. But yeah, it's still kind of, zoom out a little bit. Oh, the radio's on. It's very nice. What button was that? There you go. A little bit of driving. It just kind of does that. Just does that, and I don't care. So, on to the next one. Alright, we're here in the next world, and I seem to have misplaced my build. I have no... Anyone see it? I don't know. Oh, jeez. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I don't know where the hell... It's got to be around here somewhere. Wait a minute. I think Oh, it's the tank! And I painted it. Just like Diesel told me to. Of course I had to. And it's camo. Open her up. Hop in. Close her up. And this one works with the number 2 and 3 buttons there. 2 is that side. 3 is that side. So if you push them together, she goes straight and rather fast. Let me zoom out a little bit. Just push that one. She'll spin. Let's get back on this platform. Maybe not so much. Okay, fine. Ah, I forgot to. That's why I put a hole here. Because you got to push that button first. Then you hop out. Then we'll... Come on. Get on there. Alright. Okay, and she opens. And again, I've gotten a little better, so 1 is still... I've gotten better at this point. I did paint it up now. I think I like it. You can repaint it if you want, but I went for camo. I think it came out pretty cool, like digital camo. And so, and then number 4 is the thrusters. And if you're going forward, helps you push it that just that little bit more faster. And then number 5 does the transformation. Oh, he's all camo. He's a camo bunny. He's pretty cool. And of course, the left and the right, the A and the D, that's the movement there. And forward and backward do nothing on this one because the movement is the buttons. And he can still move while on his feet in robot mode. If you go too fast, you will flip over. Nah. But whatever, like before. So that is that build. I painted it. I think it looks good. That's the tank. On to the next one. And we're here with another build. I think you know what this one is. This is my Optimus Prime. And so you know, all the builds that I'm giving you in this giant download super pack is the latest version of all my stuffs. So you get the latest, the best. I may have tweaked some things to make them work a little bit better. But you get the best versions. And this one, I keep on getting better. Just one button. Number 1 does it all. A little more streamlined. Again, the frames might be a little bad on this one, but he stands up nice and smooth. I haven't had any trouble with him falling over. I tweaked some settings. I tweaked some motion in the controllers to make it a little smoother. And of course, this is the painted version, so he looks a lot better. Just one button makes him stand up. You can't do much when he's standing, but of course, when it's in car mode, W is forward, S is reverse, left and right is the A and the D, just like it would normally be in a vehicle when you're using something with a steering wheel. So, that's how to do that guy. On to the next build! And we're here at another one, guys, and I can't quite see this build either. Oh yeah, there it is. And yes, you get in through the butt, through the crotch. I know it's a little PC, it's a little weird, it's a little blah, but hey, you know what? I kind of didn't have a lot of room in there. And then number 1 flips her around. Number 2 does the transformation. Let me zoom out as much as I can so you can see it all. Number 3 puts the tires out, which in, human mode, you can see the tires stick out of the hands just a little bit, and they do stick out of the feet. So you can do a little bit of a motion, again, with, forward, reverse, W, S. You just kind of do a rocking thing. That's all he does when he's a human. But then see, I pushed the wrong button. Look at that. Number 2 puts it back into doggy mode. It is a slow mover, but that's so it's not herky-jerky and doesn't fall over. There's a lot going on here, guys. And again, I left this one white, the original color I painted it. So you can paint him any color you want. So now, what was it? Number 3 does that. Number 4 is the bark. And then when you have the wheels down, he moves around. W, S, D, driving like a vehicle in Scrap Mechanics. That's how they work. Now, the movement on this guy isn't perfect. Yeah. If you want to increase the horsepower on the electric motor that's powering it, it's in his head. Here, let me show you. Oh, yeah. Dismount. You will be in here. There's another thing that Diesel may not have done right, but it's okay. And a lot of people may not know. But if the dismounting, when the seat is upside down, you still pop up inside anyway. So that's kind of an inevitability with the way Scrap Mechanics makes you dismount a seat. You always go up, so you will end up in here. You might need to crouch to get it away from the seat, and then you can go over here and push this button. This one drops you out, no problem. So, again, since everything's kind of hidden on this guy, you don't see... the frames are real, unfortunately. Alright, let's go up. I just want to show you guys, if you want to modify this at all, I mean, you really can't do whatever you want. You want to take them apart and try to put them back together. You're welcome to it, but good luck with that. So, just under his head cap here, there's the engine. Right now it's only on that. If you put it all the way up, the second you push the gas, his feet kind of buckle under him, and then anything lower than that, it's not really enough to move him. So right now, that's where it's at. If you want to make them faster or slower, do whatever you want, but that's where it is. Everything else, if you start moving stuff around, you're probably going to break it. On the tail. So, on the next creation! Oh, geez, now I sound like Diesel. Sorry, buddy. And we are here at the Luop box. Remember the hashtag lag box? Oh, yeah. He's still here. On this super flat world. Back up there. Yeah, I don't know. Just like too much going on right there for some reason. But yes, the go-kart. The too thin, almost, except those 3 little pieces under there on one side, 2 sides, so 6 pieces. Go-kart drives like a quick little vehicle. Yes, indeed. Left and right, steers, drivey. You know how to drive. Only one button on this one because it's super simple. Number 1, makes him turn into a robot. And then you can still drive. I would feather the gas in the beginning, go easy on it, but once you get moving, well, maybe still just feather the gas. And then you steer like that, just like when you're in a car mode, and he steers, and he moves, and all kinds of fun stuff. Make him do some spinny spins, and you can get right back up. So, that is a go-kart. Download it for yourself. Have fun, play. On to the next build. Alright guys, we are on to the next one, and if you don't know what this is by now, you don't watch my channel at all. You may already have this download, you may not. I haven't done anything else to it. They still work beautifully. My little guy and my flatboard guy, hello sir, and the Pokeball. These guys don't do much other than stand up, you high-five them. High five, buddy. Same thing with this guy. High five. Yeah. Clang. I love that sound. And then this one, you open it up. He jumps out. And that, ooh, didn't go as forward as he usually does. Kind of stuck on the wall. That's okay. And then you drive. And then number 1 is the one to go right back into a ball. You can live in there. It's okay. You're not going to die. You can go back into car again. Oh, it's the lags. No, it's the lags. Okay. Number 2 is the hatch. So then you can get out with no problem. Without all the super lags. And then that's it. And then you the button for the hatch is here if you want to close it again. Wow, I'm getting real lags now. And back into a ball. Oh my god. Something might be wrong with my system. He might be just too close to these other guys. But anyway, it does work. Maybe get him a little farther away before you start transforming too much. But, yeah, that's those guys. On to the next. Alright, guys. Now is when we start getting into the real lag machines. I started building bigger and more beautiful. Simpler as far as controls go. And of course, when it's on the wheels, he's fine. Not as much stuff contacting the ground. But when he's down on the ground, oh, the lag is real. So let's get in here. I believe number 1 is the transformation. And it's Sphinx. Zoom it out. Yep. There you go. Number 2 is the down on the ground, and that's where the lag comes in. So let's do that right back up. Number 3 is to close this door. So if you want to hop in and then push number 3 first, you close it up, and then you can drive it around like a normal vehicle. Well, as normal a vehicle as a pyramid can be. And then press number 1, you can transform while driving. No problem there. And you ride your Sphinx off into the night. You know, there's never night on these servers. There's never always daytime. Anyway, on to the next creation! And we are here in R2-D2 world. Another build that you probably know, but I want to make sure you guys know how to use it the right way. And have fun with it all you can. I have kind of blocked it off underneath now, so it looks a lot better in my opinion, but it also means you cannot get in underneath. But I added arrows. I think we're supposed to hit this one. Yeah? And then this one will automatically close. So you gotta be quick. Open it up. Hit that chair. You're in. Now when you dismount the chair, you're inside. Hey look, more arrows. There's another seat right there. There we go. Now we are inside. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now, W. No. W is forward. S is reverse, just like normal. Turn left and turn right. Also turns the head one way, the other way, and back the other way. And then all the buttons on the bottom there. 1 is that. 2 are those little guys. 3 is that little guy. 4. Pew pew! Get him! 5, that would be the auxiliary thrusters, are the ones that are... Those are the movie replicas, just to make it look like the movie. They can't lift them at all. 6 is the sounds. Yeah, you talk to us, R2. 7 starts the transformation into rocket mode. 8 you don't always need, but 8 is the stabilizing the feet, just to make it a little more of a stable base. And then 9, push that, and you fly. Push it again, and you fall. Now, when you have the stabilizer feet out, it makes it a little easier to, if you fall like off kilter or off angle, it'll tend to stay up a little better. 6 again, puts it right back in a normal mode. Oh, sorry. 7 again, puts it back in a normal mode. Let's put those feet in also. And we are back in R2, and we can drive around. But unfortunately, the way this thing is weighted, and I put a lot of weight, I had a lot of metal in that front foot to try to keep it down. It doesn't really change much. It's just the way the balance is and the torque. And again, you can put the, yeah, let me jump out. 1 to open that one. You can jump out this way. No problem. Actually, let me close that so it doesn't look terrible. 1 is there. Or you can get out. Hey, look, another arrow pointing down. Yes, you can hop into that chair. Bloop. Push the number 1 on that chair. It opens that. You hop out of the chair. And you can walk right out. No problem. Then it'll close nicely behind you. Aw, yes. Now, the motors for... Or the motors. The engines? The motors. Yes, motors are electric, engines are gas. These are the motors that make him move. And yes, the front one is also powered. But there's just the way that it likes to tip backwards, because that's where most of the weight is. This front one lifts right off the ground, so the steering that's in the front one doesn't always do much because it's not touching the ground. But either way, if you want to up these power, you may. You do whatever you want. Have fun with your R2 and download it in the description. Let's go on to the next one. All right, guys, we are back in another lovely, beautiful, fauna-planted, tree hilly world with the super sports car. And I can paint too. I went for blue. I like it blue. I think it's cool when it's blue. I mean, red sports cars, maybe a little overdone. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Just having fun. Again. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Drives like a normal car. No suspension. A lot of power. Goes a little floppy sometimes. McGurd. W is forward. S is reverse. It's going reverse. Left and right are the G and the A like normal. Ooh, you can wheelie in this guy real well. No, no, no. Got it. Okay, when you're on a nice flat surface, this is flat. Number 1 is that door. Automatically closes. Number 2 is that door. Automatically closes. Number 3, radio. Number 4. Oh yeah, number 5, transform. Now again, I did have to sacrifice a little bit of a transformer mode. Looks a little silly. I tried to fit it all in. This is when I started in a stream, so I didn't really have a lot of forethought into it. I just kind of kept going and doing the best I could. Now, if you do the 2 doors again, he kind of does this little thing. I don't know, maybe a little. It'll go back too. I mean, that's the full. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it'll automatically go back. Kind of a hug bot. Hugs. All right. Let me hop out. He's a weird-looking robot, but he's a cool-looking car. That's what it's all about. On to the next one. All right, guys. We are in the Banana 2.0 world. And this one actually has a bonus. If anyone saw my last stream, I started from this world and just kept on going. So in this one, this was also a little bit of a testing world for myself. This is the gyro I tried to build. And failed. It's okay. I was trying to make a teeny tiny gyro. They just kind of don't work out when they're small. Back to the drawing board. But it's still fun to ride and just go crazy with. And the Top Hat truck. Everyone knows how to drive the Banana. Probably not, actually. I don't think anyone knows how to drive the Banana. But, Top Hat truck drives like a normal car. Woohoo! Just kind of fun. And number 1 opens the door, then you hop out. You gotta do a little bit of crouch mode. There you go. All right, let's get in this Banana. Yeah. Button opens. Jump in there. And this one is also, you just press the forward. As if you were driving a vehicle. You press W. You go up. It's perfectly balanced, pretty much. Then you see those 4 buttons there. Let's just keep it. 1 tilts that way. And with the thrusters, of course, that's going to make you go backwards. 2 tilts forward. With the thrusters now facing that way slightly, you're going to go forward. If you go way too forward, you're going to go down and forward. Actually, we're kind of still level. We're going down slightly. You can press 1 to level that back out. Kind of get a nice hover going. Well, we're starting to tilt a little bit. That just, and 4 and 5, back and forth like that. Press 1 just a little, 2 just a little bit, level it back out. And then the steering is the W, not the W, the D and the A, as if you were driving a car. This is actually the same exact driving scheme. Wow, we're getting really high. I'm just going to let it fall. It's the same exact driving as I kind of put into Starscream, which is coming up next. Banana. Banana! Oh my god. There's no way I can save this, but I gotta try. Oh, no. Ooh, stuck in a tree. I'm calling that a save. That wasn't that hard of a hit. We're gonna roll all the way down. Alright, well anyway, the Banana and the Top Hat are going to be at the, can I get out please? That'd be nice. Number 5 is the get out button. So, yeah, on the Banana. The vehicles are going to be at the platforms where you just saw me come from, so they're not, you don't have to search around too much. Everything's going to be there. And on to the next one. Alright guys, here is our last build, and you should all know the beautiful, the complicated, the laggy Starscream. So, like I said earlier, this is the latest version of all my stuff, and I have added a little bit more stuff to Starscream. Mainly the fact that the suspension, well, the gears, the landing gears, I can spec. The landing gear automatically goes up when you start flying, and of course when he turns into a robot, because it would cause a lot of trouble if he didn't with that one. But yeah, so now it automatically goes up when you start flying, which is new compared to the other one. And, come on, let me in. Let me in. There we go. And now he has big, beautiful hands. Oh, the lag is still super real, unfortunately. And you know what? I'm keeping an eye on my CPU usage because I have a little monitor thing that I can do. And it's really not that bad. It's only at like 39% right now, and you can see this lag. It's kind of the game, man. The game just can't handle it. So if they optimize this game a lot more, they make things work a little better, this build will be a lot better. But let's do robot mode. Let's see him stand up. Do it, Starscream. Do it. Oh, so beautiful. And now something else that I added from the last time, again, those big, beautiful hands. They were just the flat plates that were the fins in the back before, but I had to add some curve to them, had to add some hands. Now they look lovely, and it looks so good. And flying as a robot is the same exact thing as flying as a plane. It's the W, which is forward in a normal vehicle, but in this one, it's up and forward. And then the 1, 2, 3, oh no, not 1, I'm sorry, just 2, 3, 4, and 5 buttons. Those are all your suspension glitches that are the motion. The lag is still super real. I'm only at 50% CPU usage, so it's really not the computer all the time. It's the game, it just can't handle stuff. Can't handle what we're trying to do in it. But he flies. So yeah, 2 is, let's see here, I'm gonna hold 2 down, tilt forward. 3 is tilt backward, as we're doing now. I'm gonna, if you hold it too long, again, because you're dealing with the lag, a little bit of input lag, so sometimes it might overcompensate. All right, 4. Tilt that way, yeah. 5, see, overcompensate. I'm holding it, I'm letting go. 5 is tilt back the other way. And if you use all these in the correct combination, you can keep them nice and level. Maybe. Maybe. No? Alright, and when he's in plane mode, it's pretty much the same exact motions. Forward. Alright. And 6 is the afterburner, which will also make him tilt forward. But if you hold the button that would hold him back, which is 3, you can keep it balanced, and we flying. Oh, we flying so good. You gotta turn off 6. There you go. Stick it back up. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let go of W. Turn it back into a plane. And then S, which would be like backwards, also puts down the landing gear. If you push it and hold it for a little bit. Now the landing gear should activate and go back down, and there you go. Sort of an automatic thing without having to push another button. It's just like the normal buttons you have your fingers on to move. This is going to be a hard hit. Good. Whoa, look at that bounce. Okay, oh, still bouncing. Alright, but we are back on the tires. We are good. We are plain. Really? Oh, come on. You want to fall. You want to fall down. I guess you don't. I can use... There we go. You can actually use that. So, that is Starscream. Push W. And you fly. Oh yeah, and A and D, you know, normal steering, left and right. That would be the rotation. That would be /steering. All right, guys. to fly off in the distance. Afterburners, go! Enjoy your downloads. I hope everyone liked it. I hope everyone enjoys their downloads. And I hope everyone plays the game. Have a good day. Have a good night. I love you. Goodbye.